Hello, hello. It's been a while since we've gotten since last time we got to that game, but there's a new update, and from what I'm seeing, there is the title screen changed. I kind of missed the um previous title screen music, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm excited to be back here. So without any further ado, let's continue into the next scene. Wait, am I in the right place? Hold on. Wait, world map? Hold on a sec. What? Okay. Interesting. Wait, what the hell? What the hell is this? Lilia? This is not Logport, Daymort, Lake Brevity, that's... Oh, that's cool. Greenport. That's cool. But what do I do with this? Give, get. What? What if I click onto XP boost? Huh? I think I don't have enough money or stuff. Oh, Act 2. Wait, no, that's not the right one. So, scene select. Yeah, there we go. I was not at the right place. Yes. Okay. Also, what is my inventory looking? I have a bunch of seeds. Can I finally, like, sell these? Because I have, like, a shit ton of them. I don't know. I don't know how this works yet. Unique, a shield. Yeah, it's fully grown. What do I do with this? Can I do something special with this? I don't... Whoops, no. Whatever. Let's just play the game. Blades or paper? Huh. Either I go with Dancer or Chef. Honestly, I want to get more... I want to get more lore about Dancer, not gonna lie. The ceremony started with the ringing of a sacred bell. There was much careful preparation. Dancers whirled around the reverberating bell, and slender glass panes of frost were melted in the flames that roared below it. The condensation of the resulting water vapor collected and glimmed like tears in a great steel dome at the apex of the chamber, from which the vapor eventually trickled into their open upward maws. Just a bunch of stupid bullshit, essentially. The big takeaway is that the girl I came here for is dead. Prior to the ceremony, she was sealed within the thong of the bell, which I suspect is not truly a bell at all, but instead some sort of low-functioning automaton. Its chassis hung from the ceiling. In any case, she was never released. It was quite a flame below, and the ringing of the bell drowned out all else. No, I have no idea what she did wrong. I am sure some taboo was broken. Of course, I'll scout them out, regardless. There must be another suitable dancer among them. Darabella unpacks her books and luggage. She bunks into in a simple stone chamber room on the outer edge of the commune. She insists she must be given a writing desk. A chunky oaken altar is hauled in by the sect's dutiful Lilian servant girls, who also offer her a good supply of granola biscuits. The granola bars are back. I cannot escape the granola bars. Why? Okay. They are tanked, patted on the head, and sent away, always swiftly. She is accepted into their sacred ground chiefly because she is Lillian herself. But that is not why she was chosen for this job. She was chosen for her class type. A knock at the door. Come in. Oh shit. You summoned for me? Oh, this. Easy. Who is this outsider? A once faithful? A Lillian, at any rate, who has degraded herself down to the level of the port line. The Rebella is annoyed at having to talk to the person she called for. She does not look up from her writing. Yes, sorry, a moment. Her Kinerka pen gushes out the rest of her current idea. Then she holsters it and stands to shake Dancer's paw. She squeezes too hard, new to this. Yeah, hello. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm the Awagli Asian, Derabella Zizari. Call me Bella, if you please. Far too friendly from the outset. Some roleplay character cheat. So, oh, that's cute. Chef and healer played D&D. That's really cute. That's really cute. Of course. That's cool. A waggy? A Batwar Adventurers Guild. A wagging tail. Friendly acronym, isn't it? It's, I'm essentially their talent scout. At least, that is the hat I wear this week. Though she is calm and swaying of tone. You're struck silent. Has our reputation preceded me? No, I have very little information on your guild. Abby doesn't leave a crumb, does she? Well, I'm done. I completely forgot why I called for you. My apologies, you may return to your perma church. In turn, please leave me to my work. Annoyance freckles Dancer's face. Very well. I hope you enjoy your stay in this castle of the Lord. Go now, girl. Wow. Bella shoos her with a paw. It just so happens that her gestures contains a flick of the wrist. It is not often one introduces herself with her full name, even in the Summit Lands. May I ask your class type? Bella's shooing paw stops and hangs limp. She turns her head slowly. Her smile is a bit pained. You may not. If I told you that, you'd hate me. Then I'd have to find a new girl to bring my tea. Wait, so she's serving the rebel? What the hell? And I don't really want to meet any new Lillians. In fact, I think I rolled pretty well with you. Leave me now. No more questions. Dancer is not one to be shooed, yeah. Moments later, she bullies the truth out of one of her sisters in fate. Are you sure? Speak. Yeah, I'm sure. I saw her badge. She's a Scarlet. Dancer frowns tightly. Why have the elders allowed a Scarlet into our castle? We have no business taking in vampiric Carmillas of her ilk. Ilk? I don't know. Please me alone. Leave me alone. Abject. Don't tell me that's Dancer's real name. Abjecta. That. Let's be honest. That's worse than Mr. Vitario. That's worse than Suit's real name. What the frick? Abjecta? No. This. Okay. Dancer releases her from her pin against the wall. My apologies, Sarissa. No way. Bayonetta reference. Yeah, I'm just joking. See that the wash bins are stacked. I will at once, Abjecta. The next day, Dancer eavesdrops outside Bella's chambers with a tray of tea and food. She presses an ear to the door. Oh, wait, where am I? Okay, I'm there. I might be able to get this. Hell yeah. Endless scribbling. What is she writing about? Is she writing about us? Healer has becomes a lot more forceful when the sun sets. Chef could never. Huh. So, literally like a werewolf. Right? Literally like a werewolf. Ostensibly, she is here on business. In reality, she is here to bewitch one of my sisters with her spell of love, the filthy Scarlet. Does she plan to bewitch me? Is that why she summoned me to her chambers on her very first night here? Dancer peeks through the keyhole. Nothing wild is happening inside. Bella is hunched over, writing in a frenzy with no regard for her posture. Meh. She looks happy, though. Her scarlet eyes are aflame. It is something nice, Dancer supposes, to watch a girl lost in passionate work. Snow tumbles past the window at a soft angle. The fireplace crackles with good, long, dry logs of high alpine cedar wood. Bella rereads her prose. She taps a lip on her with her pen. It was great content 10 seconds ago. Now she thinks it's kinda trash. That's fine. She crumbles it up and starts again, undaunted. Your visit is already half over. After a day or two of silent thought, Dancer has decided to treat this immoral outsider with cold-guarded respect. Oh, she speaks now. Yes, half over? Is it so? I've been shut up in my room. I don't oft track the passage of time. Don't worry, before you know it, you'll be missing me. Emotion surges. Though her face remains still, Dancer is interally scared and frustrated. I think that's a typo. It should be internally, right? How dare she? I do look forward to this witch's departure. I do dread your inevitable departure. Ha! Liar. You can't wait to see my tail swish out of the door. I expect you're tired of carting food and drink out here to these far chambers. You may think that if you wish. Such a guarded person you are. Wait, what? That's a new minigame. What? Hello, Tank? What? He got he got the bread. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. She must have been hurt in some serious way when she was younger. But the same is true for almost everyone. That's just life for now. For defeating all Royal's combatants and reaching the top of an Exalt tower, one wins 1,000 XP and coins. Access to the top floor radio relay. Huh. A radio relay, huh? I suppose I am guarded. I'll take leave of your chambers now. Good night. I don't play Fortnite, and I never will. Dancer clinks their empty teacups onto the tray. She's just about to turn away when a paw touches her forearm, and Bella surprises her. Would you like to read my work? Honestly, any negative reaction would actually be a positive for me. I'd love an excuse to leave early. So share what you read with the rest of your sect and stir them all up so I can tell my boss I got kicked. Okay. I'll take leave of these chambers myself. She stretches her aching back. I'm going for a walk. Dancer is shocked, disturbed, repulsed, and enthralled. She reads through half-shielded eyes. She spends as long as she dares in Bella's lurid mind. The language is fluid, direct, unflinching, concepts the sheltered dancer had never seriously imagined are treated by Darabella's authorial voice as natural first steps, prerequisites, bricks in a towering citadel of... She can only describe this writing as filth. Okay. Waste. A waste of talent. Dancer sets the loose pages aside. She feels a bit nauseous. Her face is searing hot. Why did she read so much of it? A confounded cloud of black butterflies fluttered between the walls of her Is she getting, like, a crush or something? There's no way. I'm back. Big surprise, it's goddamn cold up here. Didn't get far in a t-shirt. Yeah, figured. Throw another log in the fireplace, good servant. Oh. You're pale, girl. She's always pale. This isn't the cute, angry, blustering reaction I expected. You look sick to your stomach, actually. Bella suppresses the urge to pat her back and apologize and comfort her. Her paw twitch, she pockets them. Hurry off and tell the others what a wicked, evil outsider I am. Now you see who you've been serving tea to all these days, Better to just rip the bandage off than to sit here writing all this, chatting with you, looking you in the eyes. Pulp Fiction, horrific slop. It was not slop. Don't tell me, you actually liked it? Dancer's heart tenses and spikes jut from her exterior. Is it? Is it a new scene? Wait, because if it is a new scene, I wouldn't have all the text, right? Because it gets... Wait, let me check. No, it's not a new seed. It's not a new seed. You've bewitched me. No, I did not. Her voice is tired and firm. I am not so low as to bewitch someone without their consent. I see. What was the other seed I got? What was this? The pickle grass. Did I got already the pickle? Yeah, I already had the pickle grass. I have too many goddamn plants. I'm here to convince a dancer to come work for a wag. To recruit a hunter. Like by talking to her. Is that the only way you can rationalize what you're feeling now? That I must have used an ability on you? Every thought I might have in your favor could be implanted. What shall I do now? lower my eyelids, and say, "Oh, Bella, you must be right. You seek to spirit me away to some evil port in the dying line, where deals of blood are written death. Why I was chosen as your victim from among all my sisters, I cannot fathom." Check your status. You see? There is no hex of love, no chains that wrap your ruffled heart, no debuff. And don't say I'm making all this up and lying about how it works. I always travel with a class guide for quick reference. No, we needn't use my copy. We'll ask your elders to check their own. That is Denser. Oh. But no, this can't be, because then... If you feel anything, it is because my pen pulled it out of you against your will. Be ashamed of yourself if you like. I'm far past that, personally. I'm an explorer. I'm the queen of zest. Please exit my chambers. Dancer is shooed out once again, this time bodily. But in a shocking twist, this experience has actually enabled Dancer to fully trust Bella. They began to speak, to really converse, now that the wall of formality between them has been quite carelessly shattered. Naturally, this often devolves into religious debates. Their true, unfiltered thoughts on that topic could not be farther apart from each other. I should mention also that, past this point, Bella feels comfortable enough to take Dancer by the paw. She'll brush Dancer's shoulder, or prod her in the side of her belly when she is being annoyingly taciturn? I don't know. Why are you so touchy all the time? When I'm close with someone, I communicate mainly through touch. She breaks eye contact. Is that an issue for you? I'll keep my paws to myself, so. No, girl. Religions like yours have been one of the greatest causes of suffering. The suffering of innocent freedoms, senselessly and generationally, restricted for one. Blind enforcement of archaic rules. If I am to attain my ultimate goal, I must naturally destroy that yoke of great invisible suffering, along with every other hurtful crime perpetrated in the name of God. A fool that you are, for the rules you decry as archaic formed the basis of what we now call law. That which enables people to cooperate together on the scales of civilization. Oh, this is fun. Her Summitlands accent is coming. Okay. Some freedoms must be restricted if we are to achieve unity. And the people must be united behind God. Which one? The god of the first machine, the only true god. Her rules and traditions have kept our community united and strong. Strong? United people should follow an evil set of rules. Sounds dope. Never seen that turn out poorly. The rules of God cannot be evil, for God is the source of all good. Right, but the rules in your special book were written for a different era of civilization. Good and evil are defined by the times. We would classify the whole ancient cultures as evil, and seeing our strange, flagrant future morality, they would classify us as the same. Who is right? Is history actually a linear progression towards some ultimate moral truth? In my opinion, the people of this age have better arguments. If you read the ancient rationale for some of these rules they came up with, It's like a black bird got the God King sick one time, so did this decree that this color of bird is evil. We have a moral duty to kill all of them. If one culture relies on fate to justify their practices, and the other on reason, arguments, reason, people are not capable of reason, not on every topic. She goes! Again, she goes! People think broadly in stories, in myths. I know, because the world is full of false gods. If large groups of people are to be brought up from immoral savages to citizenhood, they must be told, dogmatically, to follow a set of rules, rather than each person studying the reason and rationale behind each rule. They will instead follow blindly and defend their law against detractors with what you would call religious violence. Only they aren't bound to God's will. All people, throughout history, past and future. If we must believe in something, then we should believe in the truth of God. Shall we continue this in my chambers? I've been freezing, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow. Nah. Bella stokes the hearty fire. In a disgusting way that I completely disagree with, you are correct. With our current genetic hardware, people already require 20-something years of hard work and really good parenting to be able to grasp the complexity of this world. To move beyond the blind obedience to the rules and instead to understand their rationale, and to understand the severe cost of adding more rules where they are unnecessary. Look, all of this is gonna be pointless after I cast my oath. My wish is not for the whole world to think rationally. Sure, that would be nice. I'm certain we would reach a bunch of really neato conclusion that would make no sense to my pitiful ancient mind. But we can still reason with and logic our way into hell. We're very fallible. That is why I must cast Alias. I will erase the torment of our author wrote into this world. Is this getting like fourth wall breaking? I will remove suffering as a concept, such that we need not to weigh the violation of our personal freedoms against your special concept of unity in the first place. Bella chews a chloroflower. She refused to let Dancer try one. What's so great about unity anyway? We get civilizations? Wouldn't I be happier if I was running through the forest? Rates of depression and anxiety have been skyrocketing, especially in urban centers. Surprise, that's where most people live. The boom has made resources scarce. It's more than the boom. The fact is, we're developing way too fast. If we keep adding social rules, expecting people to understand the counterintuitive reasoning behind them, and if new class types keep spawning, our minds won't be able to withstand the complexity much longer. System overflow. It'll be tens of thousands of years of evolutions before we can make meaningful progress. Without that, we rely on spectral books passed down through generations. And what's this big fucking plan anyway? What's our hurry? What are we rushing to become? Organizing in numbers like millions, which will eventually become billions, which will... Where do we end up? Some kind of super organism? Perhaps an obedient little anthill and a single fat queen if you look at the way things are going. The snowy wind blows outside, the fire dims. Or perhaps in great number we attain a fraction of the glory of God. That a God could ride us into this world. and design within it such torments and death, torture, and violation, can only mean that we are living in slop. Can we please stop now? Bella blinks. Ah, sorry. I've been hanging out with the wrong people lately. They're rubbing off on me. It was quite a lot from both of us. Yeah. I do not think I've ever spoken that much in my life, and such words. Such words, yeah. You're excellent at rumination. Thank you, Bella. Why is there a comma there? A random-ass comma. Ah, but what does all our chatter mean? Words are wind. It was fun. That value because it was fun. And if I stayed for another week, I am sure we'd never reach a conclusion. You leave tomorrow? As if you haven't been dreading it for days now. You have quite an ego. So do you, humble servant of God. But yes, it is so. I must return to Lockport empty-handed tomorrow. The girl I came here for died in that made-up bell ritual, on the very day I arrived. What did that poor girl do wrong anyway? She took a lover outside of the fate. Bella claps her hand and throws her hand back and cackles. Classic, so classic. So my efforts have been misguided all along. Your affection for me was not fabricated, was it? Of course not. I never switched my servant out for a new one, did I? Bella pinches one of Dancer's long ears. Ow. That's for killing a girl over something so stupid. Or being complicit in her death, or whatever nice little way you want to put it. She's so forceful. By the way, you're a thief. I've noticed several pages missing from my stacks. The juiciest parts too. How dare you? Give them back to me before I go. Dancer stares at her lap. How can you write such atrocities? You consider them atrocities because you've been sheltered from them your whole life. To me, and to the boys at the bottom of Daymort, they are beautiful. Beautiful or not, some things should never be written. Again, a point of fundamental disagreement. I believe, on the contrary, that everything should be written. How else are we to truly understand our own nature if we are to honest with ourselves? We'll be doomed to repeat our censored mistake in a dire loop throughout history. I asked you to stop. I tire of ruminating with you. Sorry. Perhaps I'm a bit too zoomed out. I can go for hours. The firelight flickers. Logs pop and crackle chattily in their mutual silence. Okay. Something is bothering me. For the first time, Dancer makes physical contact of her own volition. It is small and simple. She reaches out and fixes a stray strand of Bella's hair, and her fingertip draws a small line over her forehead in the process. There. I fixed you. Now that their eyes have met, it is difficult for either of them to look away. Well? Are you going to do something? Or are you just going to stare at me forever? Dancer's brow knots. You tempt me. You know I cannot. My head is ringing. Right. You'd better not break the rules, girl. Why do you call me girl so often? Bella smirks. Because I like to remind you subtly, as often as possible, that we are both girls. It makes me smile to think of that fact. Lucky your god allows girls to kiss. You haven't said a peep about that. Oh, interesting. That's good. God's law is sensible. Unless it was a source of disunity. Like taking a lover outside of the fate, God would never forbid love. Bella takes her by the neck, back of her neck, and searches her eyes. Scarlet interrogates Crimson. You really believe that? Girl, not every god is ill. So, this is what happens when you do everything your parents tell you to. Please kiss. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that from Dancer of all people. Dancer shudders. No, do not. Okay, sure. Easy to not do. Relax. Darabella pulls away entirely. How many people have you kissed before? Rude of you to even ask. I won't tell you. You'll be the judge. You'll just judge me. Far too many, it would seem. Bella can't help herself. She leans in again and her paws clasp Dancer's in desperation. Promise you'll work with me. Forget about lovers. Let's just be co-workers. I cannot. I don't know what the boss wants with you yet, but I'll protect you from the shady stuff. That's for me to thank. I kill for a living. I'm shady enough myself. How's that going for you post-boom? I've only got one quest left. I wanted to apologize for the other day. You never treated me any differently, despite knowing I was a dancer. Bella nods. That's courtesy, yes? Considering our signature ability, yeah, Pirouette, you walked into a nest of vipers, all of us. But you just treated us like regular girls. You even patted their heads. They were all talking about you in their bunk beds that night. Oh my god. Capitalize that. I refuse. Irregardless. You treated me well enough, and in return, I judged you harshly for your class type. I apologize. Come work with me. Please, they're Rebella. They do not... Damn it! Damn it! Your efforts to seduce me were extremely effective. But I cannot take a lover outside the fate, for it is forbidden by God. I just said co-workers. We both know that would happen if we were left alone for long enough. Dancer bows awkwardly. Her face is somewhat blank. Her flat effect exudes muted through taut lips. Could you please cast your signature ability on me before I leave your chambers this night? It's simple curiosity. I would like to know how it feels to be bewitched. Okay. There we go. How could I possibly love you anymore? It's not love creating magic, if that's what you're thinking. All it does is amplify the existing oxytocin release loop between our brains when we look into each other's eyes only at first. It needs to be cultivated and nurtured to really do anything binding. That sounds much lesser than love, and much more insidious. Look around you. Read your ability descriptions. The design of our world is insidious. You are zooming out to avoid facing the fact that a Scarlet truly is a filthy class. Bella exhales. Trustful, half-lidded smirk, attentive, needful glances, faces flash through her memory. The crackling fire warms her like a good pair of long stockings. It's not. If only you knew. It's not filthy. It's beautiful. A Scarlet is a type of healer. I see it that way, at least. Feel it with me for a second, then. See for yourself. Do I truly want to? Checks from all the fishing trips Chef and Healer enjoyed at Bravity. Finch Fist. Oh, okay, so they catches the fish and they heal it and then they release it. That's cute. Healer is taking care of the fish. Okay. That's kind of funny. There's no going back once I put my brain through this. Her departure will hurt all the more. But there's no reasoning to that. To avoid love in fear of pain. Still, toxin? To reduce her lifelong skill set to something as meaningless as conjured chemical bliss. You disgust me, Bella. Ah. Bella attempts to turn away. Dancer guides her face back to direct eye contact with a palm on her cheek. No. Look at me. Oh. CG. That's kinda cute, honestly. Oh, okay, hello. We fly over Greenport, a sunken bowl of untamed emerald flora. It looks like the crater of a hydrogen bomb that was packed with ferns, pines, and an infinity of flowers. This is the result of years of unchecked herbalist PvP. Bah! That is kind of funny. Herbalist fight to the death, creates flowers. That's kind of funny. Oh, hello, Noel. Noel sips her tea and stares out the window, completely uncivil down there. The natural life climbs over itself, plants making friends with other plants, reaching up together towards the sunlight, in communal, intercompetitive perpetuity. Noel recalls a vegetable side dish that was prepared for him with love. The memory hurts. It is pushed down. A critical moment approaches. A passenger has been killed outright. It was no accident, no crime of necessity. It was murder. That's Healer. A memo from Rainbow Mage to Abattoir. Sup, Abby? He said no. Go ahead with the plan for next week. He'll come around before then. Huh. If the situation is allowed to devolve, there may be no point in the notes I entrusted to them after all. Okay, so, wait, yellow is pet, light blue is, wait, pet and imp? She turns to Fishy's body, which lays half covered in peaceful flowers. Knowles bends down. Someone has already absorbed her XP. Wasn't it? Yeah, wasn't it Dancer that absorbed the XP? Dancer pants and languishes after a dance with God, which ended in the phrase, just kill everyone and figure it out after. A particularly deep crossed-legged curtsy, head tilted diagonal, ears hanging lopsided. Stop this strange dance. I have killed someone too. I forgive you. Dancer just laughs. The others will not. Are you laughing like you had given up and everything is just a stupid joke? Do not laugh, please. Speak with me. Tell me how you are feeling. I must finish my quest and end this torment. Dead Ghost watches from inside the wall. Wait, what? Unentussed? She won't be our antagonist for long with this level of guilt. Someone else has gotta be the kill, dude. I get bored of all those wimpos nuzzling and sucking blood. Yeah, because you're homophobic. And I'm still waiting for that scene where I throw water at you. Hey, wait. I got a godlike idea. Let's force the mastermind to make a move. You're the mastermind, though. Unless you mean the last monster. Force them? Do you even know who they are yet? No. Somehow you're still keeping that from me. So even Dead Ghost doesn't know. So even Dead Ghost doesn't know who's the last monster. Interesting. But we already know. I must watch my tone. A coven of Lillian artificers who built Atmas grew disillusioned with their dream of a workless automagic city. It was all grand and complex, and it worked smoothly, flawlessly, but to what end? To the end of simple daily comfort? If we push the mastermind, will they even sow the chaos we want? Besides tipping us off and igniting the whole game. What, so far, have they even done to harm the other passengers? Plenty, actually. They're a Dixie. Their methods are many-legged. As for whether we should push them, no. They'll fill the antagonist role naturally, just being themselves, I expect. I see. You're talking kinda formal now. You still scared of me? Obviously, you're a ghost. What do you think of the mastermind? Oh. There you go. He caught it. Lol. I think I kinda like him. A shadow puppeteer. I bet they've been having more fun than anyone else in here, holding in their laughter while they orchestrate the ruination of all these innocent lives. What a freak. Oh, again. What? But that was... I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that went fast. Unless things get interesting soon, I'll put out an announcement like, "Hey Mastermind, you've got a secret mission. Ensure that the food supply is ruined. Use any means you like, but if you get caught, you die." Yeah, I hate that meme, that me game, because it's... They drop it at random times and it's just like hard to predict. Please workshop that and clear it for the boss first. The demon's overheating. Imp rips his neckerchief off in a rage, flying down the walkway. Huh? But hello. Chef is gaining on him. Don't lose me, Imp. Don't do it, bro. Chef pants to keep up. Glad he can still see Imp. Oh, Imp spins around fully. Stop calling me by my species. I'm Muse. Young Muse Lord, please wait up, I beseech. Stop trying to make me laugh. It will not work. I am going to kill the monk. Muse hunts the sound of Dancer's quiet lamentation. He is lured by it. He whirls into place with his mad eye to crack in the lowered cabin door, and he spies on one person. Mimi whispers soft encouragement to. Chef ties his neckerchief back from behind. You drop this. Chef yanks him away by the throat and cabadons his impoid blue shoulder, pinning him to the wall platonically. Gotta kill. You're not gonna do shit, little bro. Get off me! Oop. Chef shimmies left and right as Muse tries to wiggle free. Stop! Oop. Look out. Stop! No. Don't cast it. You stop. Stop trying to kill her. You know that's not the way forward. Muse lurches. Oh shit, he's got a knife. Don't care, gonna kill her! Chef grabs the knife with his bare paw and mixes it into itself. What? What? He opens his paw. A useless hunk of dull, curly silver steel clunks to the floor. Get your ass to bed. Suit said he needs his last remaining upper cabin member sorely. Go comfort him. And get some for yourself too. Your eyes are drooping again. Oh no. He's going to sleep again. Oh no. She killed my fish, man! She's not a psychopath. She just had to shoot her shot. She did not have to do that. Some quests are pretty serious. She killed my friend! I know you two were bunked together, but I always got the feeling you didn't even like the officiary that much. You bickered with her constantly. I loved her. Well, I know I did liked her. They breathed for a second. Don't you remember, man? That's the point. The point is for us to grow to love each other. Yeah, he's so you. A gremlin as well. Dancer pulls at her own hair and ears. Mimi tries to stop her, weakly, but she doesn't want to overstress her strength of her spirit. Watching her get all guilty now just makes me even more pissed off. Where was all the guilt when she was aiming for the officiary? A group discussion is inevitable. Think about what you're going to say. Get your feelings out that way, constructively. Chef offers him a handful of clover flowers. Here. Your eyes are so baggy, man. You gotta sleep. Muse swats the flowers to the ground. I'm not crazy. He slips out of Chef's cabadon. I just don't know what a cabadon is. Both of them feel a little sour about that. They smooth it over in the chat as they go their separate ways. Don't eat that cabadon shit again. Are you only acting all tsundere about the cabadon because you felt something? Come on, Imp. You have suit, okay? Chef is with healer, okay? Unless you want a foursome, Chef is with healer, so no. It was platonic. Sense of touch is pretty important to verify too, so strategic also. Let me explain something to you. Also, go to bed, please. Your intent has nothing to do with how you do you delete the previous message. Are you crying? No, you fucking idiot! Damn, you really did feel something. This is funny. This is funny. And it's tearing you up inside because you love suit, first and foremost. It's crazy to contrast this with your behavior from days 1 and 2. How are you saying all this stupid shit and joking around when she's dead? I can't cheer up. Stop trying. So stop trying, please. Sorry. You're right. I'm being cold. I'm sorry. Walls, etc. You should really go to bed so I can stop worrying about you switching up on me. It's a while before Muse responds. Do not do that gay shit again. Please stop saying this is gay and that is gay. Just relax. You can't be freaking out like this over simple contact with a homosexual. There's fucking millions of them in here. How was your relationship with your dad? This ain't that kind of chat, dude. Fair enough. It's a tragedy, really. When everybody's gay, suddenly you can't pin a guy against the wall or even slap a guy on the ass for good luck. Okay? There's like a whole piece of bro culture that just gets weirded up and ruined. Unless you're a healer, I guess. I don't think it's possible for him to be weirded out. If someone randomly pushes him against the wall, he'd just fall in love instantly. I'd believe that. Shut the fuck up, please, sir. I'm sorry, okay? What else do I have to interact with? The walls are steel, and you can stop people from moving by putting them against one. Alright, I'm going to bed. Fucking finally! Good night, Muse. Good night, Jeff. Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god. Chef sighs with Radiant's bone-deep relief. He drops by the upper cabin. Suit lays desolate and pale in bed, Enki nuzzled up to his cheek. Muse pokes the dozing dragon, who startles, elated to see his cabin mate again. There you are. Could you sleep in my bunk tonight? Pray do. No, dude. Chef sighs. Finally, for once, it's real. It's constant with this guy. A barrel of free cyan and crimson earring, bracelet, and necklaces worn by those who supported the Fiend Blood ink ban. Huh. But he's an imp type, so... Chef shakes his head. Attention returns to his upper neck. He remembers he still has collateral flowers in his pocket. He brings a blossom to his fangs and nibbled on a pastel petal. Just one little petal. Everyone tucks into bed. Despite their good nights sparking like constellatory points of light through the chat system, sleep finds none of them for hours. Oh. Day 5 comes to an end. It's been 5 days, really. We're not going to spend much time on day 6, I think. It's been hours and not one single passenger has yet to leave their bed. They hobble around like they've got the flu, picking at snacks, sipping dregs of water from cups that they are too heart sore to go and refill. Chef's chat's messages were the last blip of light among them. Time wears by for all of us. Even Dead Ghost is asleep in his way, hangs limp above the train, recharging his ectoplasm in the sorry ashen sunlight. But Pet is doing fine. Loo-dee-loo. Loo-dee-dee. Well, that's good to know. Pet is just doing good. Dancer spends the day barely responding to Mimi. Mimi has given up on talking to her. Hi guys! Pet tries to cheer them both up. He's proud to be doing alright emotionally, and he stresses that he forgives Dancer and understands she's on a kill-death quest. He says again that he's proud to be the only passenger who is kind of keeping it together. It would mean a lot for Tank to see him so strong. Aww, that's adorable. Here, he brought her blindfold. Tank would want her to put it on again. Dancer does not respond. Sue drags himself out of bed at 6 p.m. My god, that's late. To watch the dishes from last night's happy picnic, yeah. He scrubs, and scrubs, and scrubs. Hi, guy! Pet tries to cheer him up a bit. He fails. Unperturbed, Pet hops in the sink for a soapy bubble bath. Suit washes his yellow belly like a dish, eyes unfocused, deaf to Pet's giggles. Pet is just trying to cheer everyone. And in the dead moonlight, not so far behind the train now, Bandit observes the constellations coldly. Behind the shadow of the moon peek out of the golden spires and parapets of God Apollos, the god city of heaven, and the progenitor of the world slope. What the hell does that mean? And we'll keep stepping out of these black steel locker rooms onto floor 0. The wind howls. It's been a while since we tried to reach the top. I remember the huge brass telescreen with the full color HD in like the starting area. That screen that displays the player profiles, everyone's badge, text color, and lifetime key. So the colors from the text is actually canon? Interesting. Very interesting. So the colors from the text is not just some UI stuff. It's actually canon. Interesting. It always gets reflected in the metal of their doors. So right before everyone comes out and fights for the starter loot, the blood goes everywhere. They open their doors to come out first. And this telescreen faces reflecting on the surface of the metal just get warped and slide off to the left. I remember that. And then I remember a lot. The stars glimmer like a heat mirage. The grand traveling balloon grazes the edge of a cloud, a refreshing spray of mist. Even if it's only those who won't surrender. I can't swallow all those nauseating details every time, like the reflection in a stupid metal door. My memory has a weird habit of sticking on these things. The little things that happened to just before I killed somebody. Don't you get that too? Captain? Come on, don't trick me. Oh no, it's gonna... I got it, I got it. I got it, and I got an achievement. I know the purple lady doesn't. Night falls. The sun also rises. What? Day 7. Everyone has agreed over chat that they must convene at the dining cabin for a group discussion. First things this morning. Soon, this passenger will determine the fate of the passengers as a whole. Healer wakes from a fitful sleep. He thought he heard a thump and heard some whispering last night, but he's starting to lose track of all the odd little things like that. They've been stacked up. The walls and the floor are unstable. His grasp on what is happening on this train has become a bit unstable too. Chef? Chef is missing. Healer finds guard bags in their cabin. He opens to see 1 million gold Oh yeah, we saw that from her story, right? I'm rich? Chef returns, somber. Hey, Cricket. Group discussion starts soon. Where'd you go? You said you look sad. Just had to stash something in the secret crew cabin. Like a shitload of gold? Chef shakes his head. I asked Mimi if it was alright, of course. I don't know. I was thinking of the future. Some money might be nice if we really want to build a new life in Lastport. Or maybe we can split up with everyone who's left at the end. At the very end. But I don't know how many people we'll be splitting it with. Chef takes a coin and Tom pops it into the air. It lands on the back of his paw. He claps it hidden and looks at Healer darkly. Call it. Everyone but Dancer and Mimi circles this dining cabin table, like a war council in the room where Fishy first died. The mood has lightened from yesterday. Some processing has been done. Comfort has been shared. Now it's time to think. There's only the 6 of us? Something feels wrong about this number. It bodes ill. Enki makes 7. Ah, true. She does count, for the purposes of numerical symbolism. Is this a lucky meeting, or one of a terrible black portent? This is what we must determine. A binary path, as I see it. It lays before us, much like a split in the gossamer bands of a constellation. We either take action against Dancer, or we forgive her. Here we go. Discussion start. Let's break her. Honestly, that would prevent her from killing people. That is true. She cannot do a pirouette if she doesn't have legs. So he does have a point. I can numb her with my Siggy. I'll replace her tactile sense with nothingness so she won't feel any pain. And Healer can heal her later, so she can skip and dip around just fine. It's not a big deal. Both Foxtrot and Pirouette are leg-based abilities. What the fuck? No. Is this tactics or just simple lust for revenge? I don't have any desire to punish her. In fact, I think we should forgive her. This is all because of her quest, anyway. The quest is just an end. How she gets to that end is what I have a problem with. She uses insane, clumsy, violent methods. Unpredictable too. That's the biggest issue. I mean, her goal, The entire plan she had was to grab the sugar bowl out from under Dego's big round chin. Like right in front of him. She thought that would work. And she severed my girl's left arm to make it happen. No one could have ever expected her to try that. How do we predict what she tries next? Maybe... Wait, how do we... We don't really know what she's planning, right? Chef dismantles his perspective with 2 sentences. People make unpredictable decisions under stress. If we can keep her relaxed, say, with our friendship, there's no more stress. We can talk with Mimi too. She can be like Dancer's handler, mediating for us. That sounds a bit weird. She's a stabilizing force. This sounds insane to me, guys. You really gotta pull yourselves out of the ideas land. When it comes to Foxtrot, Blur, twirling and skipping around the train at 300 movement speed balanced on one big toe like a spinning top that shoots invisible cleavers from across the map in all directions, there is no amount of fucking hope or scheming or Mimi mediation that will ever save us. Just imagine Healer gets trapped in a pitfall with her for another badge inspection. Uh-oh. Healer gets yeah. If she does attack Healer, and the cut happens to be deep enough, we are all completely fucked from that point forward. We can't sustain even a shallow laceration without Healer. Without Healer, we die to nothing, and also without Healer, the game ends. Straight up. Listen to me! Please, listen to me! We have to incapacitate the monk. Enkidu throws her wings out and chirrs decisively. No. We're not maiming the poor aesthetic, even with the issues of pain and permanence aside. I concur, bro. Yeah, let's stop. Yeah. Muse curls up on his chair. Fine, no one likes my idea, whatever. Let's forget I ever suggested something so gruesome. It's okay, it's okay. Could we tape her to a rolling chair to achieve something similar? Can you at least agree that something needs to be done about her? What? 85%? What the fuck does that mean? What is up, Healer? Dancer tested him, and he failed. But the officiary was already doomed. The heal never mattered. Oh. Towards the officiary, right? Regardless, if Dancer is injured, will he have enough resolve to save her? I just want to talk with her. I have to get closer to her and listen to her feelings. The Healer, I do think he has a point. We lament the death of our good cabin mate. The way she bustled, her strictness. You understand we held each other and cried voluminously throughout the night. You cried. We discussed all that we remembered of her the first night. She refused to bunk us in upper cabin mates in the good and comfortable Platinum cabin, despite the whole train being empty. You know that? Levels of dedication to policy I'd only dreamed of. His voice chokes. We grieve her sorely. This gulch of lamentation, what is it called, pray ask? A dead friend. This is where talking with Dancer has got us. We are not keen to try it again. That's right. I know, but guys, I kinda still believe in her. Good memory. And here we go. I've kinda missed it. Are you seriously still this stopped? Healer blushes. I can't help it. I heard her howls of despair. I want to be her friend. I love her. I love all of you guys. Chef leans on Healer's shoulder. He's exposed to love, we call it. Love exposure. Yeah. I don't know what's Healer thinking, because if Healer gets close to Dancer, Dancer will just kill him. And the game is over. I'm with my boy on this one. No matter what you choose, Healer, I'm with you. What does your heart say? Forgive. But apparently all it takes is its bowl of sugar in play to basically make her capable of anything. Once she stopped weeping today, Muse opened his mouth. So, shut up. So, Imp does have a point. I don't think I can just forget my anger and forgive her. Maybe something does have to be done. Muse nods to Healer with genuine respect. Okay, good. Thank you. I do have a point. I am not crazy. Who's Imp? I've started calling him Muse now. Don't. Get ready. Oh, damn, Muse? Cute name. Like musing? Like you're pontificating up on your chin and shit? Wasn't that a huge deal for you, sharing your real name? Is this like to show you finally totally trust us? Yeah, is it? Please, someone. Gotta say some mean shit. Can't hold it in. Ease down now, Healer. He's just tired of answering to the name of his species as a whole. I suspect it's actually been quite demanding, except when it comes from me, when I say, oh, you damnable little fiend, or some such. That seems to excite him by some unknown mechanism. Most curious indeed. Oh yeah, I get that too, right, Chef? Sure do. You're supposed to do it when I say that. Ugh. Muse stares daggers at both of them, but he holds his forked tongue. Well, nice to meet you, Muse. I'm Fillion. Gay-ass name! About war grew in the 8th port of the line. Nice to meet you, Philly boy. That's a feminine name. Why are there so many gay guys in the world today? They're getting off topic. The jury's out, young Vulpine, but we have our theories. I believe it's an echoed genetic change brought on by our ancestors' prolonged contact with the grey metal tools and cookware during the grey metal age. The exact mechanism is unknown, but it may amplify the older sibling effect, whereby a person is more likely to be homosexual the more older brothers or sister they have, depending on their gender. This effect is consistent even with twins separated at birth. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, that's fascinating. Gay metal? Yeah, anyways, yes, I think Muse has a point. We probably need to do something. But what can we do? What does confine mean? I kind of want to go with null here. quest must be completed. I don't think I agree with Chef, and I don't think Pet's idea is going to work because simply asking probably is not going to work with Dancer. Ugh! We've discussed it already in this very room. I've dealt with criminals in all my adult life. The howling majority of them suffer at least some level of guilt, and yet even guilty offenders must opt to be jailed to prevent further harm. It is not so different with Dancer. Her heart is intact, but circumstances have forced her to violence repeatedly, and we know for a fact that she will kill again. I believe she will never abandon her quest. That is true. Okay, so yeah, I do agree with Suit's idea then. She'll see it through. Then we must prevent her, we must prevent her free movement to that end. What are we thinking, Theme? Pet, do speak up. You're a part of this discussion too, and I hunger to hear your opinion. I don't think anything would happen. Yeah, actually, do we reach this flashpoint every day? What was a flashpoint again? It's like a moment in time where... Yeah, actually, every night Dancer would have clearance unless someone stands guard. So I do agree with Chef here. We'll need a coordinated team effort to help her participate in each turtle game, and then another effect to put her away again. It's too risky. Also that, yeah. You mentioned this before, but I think we've mythologized the concept of a flashpoint enough. Good preparation and failsafes will serve to counter the problem of a sudden opportunistic attack. I don't know, man. Put an animal in a cage and open the door every once in a while. You'll see what happens. But she won't go peacefully. Yeah. They never do. Does that mean she should be left free to stalk and corner you again? Honestly, I agree. Sure. Let's see. Well, shoot. It's not as good as breaking her leg. Of course. Because there's always a chance of escape, but yes. We can't let her run around and do whatever she wants. The result will be threats and violence again. And maybe not until the guilt fades a bit, but it's inevitable. We have to confine her. Are we all agreed on this? I don't know, that's... Well, what are we talking about exactly? I need to know what confinement means. How should we do that? Honestly, Imp, you have a good idea. You could like mix the lock of the door to not open? Question mark? Pet is too simple, like she could just unlock it. But I kinda agree with Imp's idea. Here's what I propose. We use Mix to create a room without doors or windows around her. That should be possible, right, Chef? Ain't hard to do. Just gonna smear the steel around until it's a ceiling, floor, and 4 solid walls. No. That's true captivity. No, I don't like that. Not at all. I don't think any of us like solitary confinement. Solitary? No, sir. We'll bring her food and water, long chats on the key charm, visitation allowed, even certain precautions. It sounds feasible, ugly as it may be. The mechanical simian will keep her companion too. I guess that doesn't sound too bad. I'm especially enamored with the impossibility of escape. The fact that Chef, and only Chef, has the key to the cage. I appreciate your trust, but I have to agree to use mix like this in the first place. Well, I already told you. I'm with Healer on this issue, no matter what. Yeah. What do you think, young Fillion? He won't go for it. I'm still fenced up over there. Let's hold a vote. Yeah. I think we're torn down in the middle. Chef. I won't sway you. Both sounds correct to me. This is rare for you. You're not steering. Almost all information about 7 to 9 has been ports 7 to 9 has been consumed. Huh. Please, Healer. Please forgive her. Healer drops into deep thought. If I leave Dancer to roam free to roam at full speed around the train, even if she feels bad now, her quest won't change. Her suspicions of me is permanent too, now that she caught me in a lie about my unmagnetized badge. If we really do try to lock her in an inescapable mix pit, won't she get even crazier over time? I can't stand the thought of her rotting in the corner, doomed to fail her god. Purple hair, all dark purple hair. We land at last port in 5 days. Even though we're closer to the end than the beginning, she still has time to change. Whatever I choose here, Healer casts his vote. I have to follow through. The others have already made their decisions. Healer will now determine the fate of the passengers as a whole. Wait, what? So, oh god, so there is a split. What? Interesting. Now I kind of know. I kind of know why this update took so long to release. Oh god. Right now, I'm just gonna go with my gut, and we need to contain her. We need to contain her. Something gentle, something that still allows movement. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this route first. The vote has passed, 3-2. It will impugn and confine Dancer. They cannot live in peace with her after what she has done. Metal footsteps clank hurriedly away from the cabin, down the walkway outside. So we really are gonna lock her in a mix room? Healer, you voted for that? Healer hardens himself up. I did this for you, Imp. Muse. I know I can't be a soft little flower forever. We're giving her a window, though. A view of the sky. I demand it. The worst part is losing your sense of time. An internal memo circulated between the Dixies. Weekend preparations are complete. The coin has been minted and cleaned for ingestion. The waking maiden yearns for her host. What the hell? I'm with you. Thank Meriwether, you've all seen sense here. Suit pushes his glasses up, his breathing huge and easy. Enki preens herself. I was spiraling internally, one after another. We've given her, and each time we've been burned, no more. Suit places a paw on Muse's back and pats him goodly. Thank you, my friend. You helped me convince them. Muse exhales too. Phew! Fucking yippee, man! What's the matter with you now? Nothing. Now comes the hard part is all. Actually subjugating her. I'll start drafting the attack plan. We're gonna need something big and non-living to block Foxtrot if she tries to just run right through us. Maybe a snack trolley would be good. How do we determine when we've got her? When we've won? Our win state is her inability to dance. I'll handle that part. The boys set to work figuring out the logistic of a covert ambush. Healer thinks of decay as he clears odd snacks of heavyweight snack trolley. He rationalizes his choice retroactively, like we all do, every day. She no longer abides by any order. In the hail that day. And I still win. And I will win. As an unfortunate but necessary consequence. Healer's thoughts boulder roll down the coil of a sliding helix as wide as the horizon of the universe. Chef, death, cast time, counters, without orders, let her go free. What is going on? Chef slumps against the wall, extremely morose. There we go. He'd have to die. What? He'd get himself killed trying to save me. If we let her go free, that's probably just what happens. Why are you looking at me? Nothing. Healer busies himself with the trolley. I'll wheel this out into the walkway now. Chef hauls himself off the ground to follow. She's not here already, is she? No. So you can climb on top of it and reach the ceiling. Right, just a bit dizzy. Status report, pet. St. Mark says she's still in the lower cabin. Up I go. Chef throws a lazy leg over the side of the trolley, his movements slack and sloppy. Here, let me help you, dude. Healer links his paws together to form a foothold for Chef. He hops woozily up onto the trolley. Now he can reach the ceiling. Maybe barrels into the lower cabin. I heard everything oh no. Oh no. This is not gonna go good. Well, fuck. They are going to attack you. Oh no. Okay, got it. He slides unstylishly down into Healer's arms. Thanks. Gotcha! Finally, Chef places a palm on the floor. Done. The floor is now ready to be mixed at any time with the ceiling, creating the first and frontmost of two walls. And this ability can be resolved instantly? Yeah, the swap or the mix or the merge can be instant. You can't even see it sometimes. It looks like nothing changed. Splendid. How about our little blue kill switch? Are you in position up there? Muse pokes a thumbs up of the ceiling of the empty room through the ghost hole beneath the upper cabin bunk beds. Got eye line from above. The first wall won't be the first wall won't block his vision. I'll put it after she's blacked out. Fine and well. Good work, everyone. Now, how about the second wall? Next cast. Wheel it over, healer. The PA speakers explode with a crackle and jolts them all to dire attention. Hey guys! Hope you've enjoyed the piece more where that came from, my little chickadees. I'm sure. But first, free monster checks on dead people for I don't know, like hours and hours. No game attached. Just focus up. Good luck, y'all. She's moving towards us! Fuck! Already? Start the next cast! Hold on, I'm climbing healer. Wait, no, false alarm. Everyone breathes again. She's stopped at the door to the lower cabins. We're okay. Chef slaps a pom-pom to the floor once more. Second wall's been set. I gotta lay down, healer. I feel sick too. I have another update. She keeps jottering back and forth of the door. I think I know what's happening. Dancer struggles to get past Mimi, who pleads desperately, free of all hyphen. Ignore that pernicious gas. Move. He is trying to manipulate you to violence again. Do not fall for it. Lower the volume of your voice and move aside. I cannot. I am just always loud. Please stop this. A short while later, a completely unauthorized announcement plays over the PA speakers. What? Testing. Oh, I hear it going through the train. This is the navigator of the Grand Traveling Balloon, the Benelli Chaffee. My class is Bandit. I just wanted to pop in and say, yo, brought some rescue for you guys. Airship's gonna dock in 15 minutes. What? Head to the fuse room near the front of the train. Also, if the little yellow guy is still alive, bring him to me immediately. I must sniff it. What? Sniff me? The balloon actually made it back? Fuck, that can only make things worse. There we go, I got him. At least I might get to see that little navigator again. This is making me way too fucking stressed. So just to find a cute fetch boy then, someone has with a good heart. Once I've been with paper tap. What? Chef scratches behind his neck and maintains an appearance of sleepy calm. Healer chews on his own tail, a habit absorbed from watching Muse chew his claws. The tension causes Healer to short fuse to explode. It's longer than it once was. Early on, but these are exceptionally stressful events. Both of these at once? Fuck, man. 3 monster checks and rescue in 15 minutes? This is a flashpoint. Indeed, it is. Are you insinuating that we should cancel our attack plan? No, I don't know. I'm just scared. What if all this makes her panic? Then we have even more reason to confine her. Don't falter, healer. Status, pet. Still, a lot of sudden movements. Rescue's fake anyway. Too right. The third rule prevents rescue. Dancer knows this. Surely she knows this. Pet, status update? Sorry, Bandit, Dancer's retreated deeper into the cabin. Gosh, she's mowing around a lot now. Muse chews a claw. Mimi's trying to hold her down, probably. She's probably pretty strong. Maybe she can actually do it. Suit, you should leave. Go welcome the Grand Balloon. You're our stand-in conductor now. Plus you have nothing to contribute to this attack, kit-wise. No offense, but there's no reason for you to put yourself in danger with the rest of us. Yeah, true. But I like having him here. He's kinda right. But, well, however... Pet for his tracking ability, Chef to close the walls in, Muse to black her out, and Healer to mend any potential injury. It seems indeed that my own kit is useless in this scenario. Nevertheless, and regardless, however... Sure. The same could be said of our stalwart companion Noel, who has been politely sitting in that corner all this while. And Noel's never been, never even used an ability, have they? If they stay, I stay. The illusionist hangs out the ceiling to reply with a violent whisper. Someone's coming! A shadow approaches from the vanishing point of the walkway's murky length. Everyone looks to Pet automatically. He's not used to this many eyes on him. No, impossible! It's not Dancer, it can't be her! A cold, stiff figure with 4 glimmering eyes seeps out of the darkness. Oh. Hi, everybody! Hi, Mims! Oh, hello there, then. What happened down below, charitable Simeon? Have you suited her successfully? I do not want to talk about it, but I will anyways. Do go on. Dancer, she lied to me. At first I had thought it was just a hug of relief and promising to be happy friends again, but once she got close, she tried to press my power button on my neck and turn me off. Pet, status update? Still not moving. Ugh, dang it. Everyone's still looking at me all expectantly. Pet curls up. Everyone takes a few breaths. The tension grinds on, unfettered. You are all planning on an ambush, correct? What can I do to help? Chef shakes his head, voice gentle. Nah, come on. Mimi, you should stay out of this. We need you on her side. Politically or whatever. Like, go far away right now, little Robo. I want to help subdue her. That is my will, which I decided from when I was walking up to here, from there. All the time walking, I was thinking what to do. I will help you all. I will no longer be on her side. Chef wobbles slightly. I got more reasoning, sorry. This one's kind of hurtful, but we really just can't trust you. I'ma need to see you walking away in the opposite direction from Dancer. Give him your key charm too. I don't have it. Chef and Muse narrow their eyes, synchronized. I halfway thought you. Bleh! It's not Mimi. Bleh. I halfway thought halfway taught you how to lie recently, didn't I? You're starting to seem a little sus. Sus, like the game? But I am not lying. I am not on her side anymore. I understand now that she is out of control. I believe you, Mimi. If someone tried to turn my power off, I'd be pretty freaked out too. You really should go though. They're right. This part of the walkway isn't gonna be safe for a little robo. Safe? I am immortal. We can see about that. I don't want to see you get chopped off regardless, Mimi. You guys, but I wanna help. Should I chip in? Sure, I like to listen to you of talk, Dragum. I would like to impart you with a binding duty. On my behalf, you must receive the grand traveling balloon and graciously welcome our little skyborn guest aboard the Emple. The late Arionet's steady first mate should be made abreast of this situation and informed of the fishery's demise. He ought to know. I bestow upon you the authority of a stand-in conductor. Please carry out this duty in the memory of the fishery. Mimi was convinced long ago, her head tilting into Suit's easy floral cadence. Okay. In this case, I will concede my will. I hope your plans goes well, boys. It'll be okay. Everything will be okay once that trusty Bandit gets here. Is Bandit a girl? Mimi clanks off, filled with purpose. We need more girls in here now. And hey, maybe the Arionaut yet lives. I doubt. And she disappears down the walkway. Tension seeps once more through the awful hum of the oxygen system vents. No one realized that Mimi's comically loud voice has been drowning it out. The blue noontime fog will be dispensed in 33 minutes. I'm so nervous. We're not in position, even. We should all get in position. Chef and Sud nod to each other. They hide the trolley in a nearby cabin and leave the door wide open. It's ready to roll. Status update, Pet? Slowly moving in circles. Wide, swaying circles. Muse speaks from beneath the bottom bunk of the upper cabin above them all. Chatting with the Lord, then. Terrible fucking sign. I missed it. How many shields do I still have? I have 27 shields, okay. Prepare yourself, Muse. Do it for your ultimate goal. No other reason. Just focus, lock in, and do it. Huh. Pet hauls a large breath. Just wait for my signal, everyone. I'll tell you when she's on the move. Healer nods. I know your sniffers won't lie. We can all rely on you, Pet. That's right. Heh. Thanks, guys. You know, it kind of feels good to be so useful for once. Oh, she's on the move. Fuck. She left the cabin, and fast. Dancer is hurtling towards us. We're all in position except... No, go hide. Step in if it gets physical. Chef is woozy. What? What's going on? Healer pulls him into the cabin and... Everyone waits in their hiding spots, silent but for the arid drone of the oxygen system. Suit and Chef hunker down behind the white steel handle of the snack trolley and prepare to roll it out into the walkway at Pet's signal. What's wrong with the Volpine? Yeah. Chef's eyes are half-lidded. Drool trickles from the corner of his maw. I don't know. He can't push? I do not think he can push. Give me that handle. I'll do it, Chef. Just pop the cast when she's disabled. Right, he did eat chloro... Wait, what did the chloro leaf do? Because I do remember he did eat a leaf of it. Extremely poison. No. Actually, no, this is the seed. He took the leaf. Suit insomnia. I don't understand. Chloroflower. Is these two the same thing? The chloroleaf and the chloroflower? Because if it's a chloroflower, then that means he's going to die by poisoning. She's gonna be here in less than 20 seconds. No, even sooner? She's still accelerating. Like 10 seconds. 5? Now! Go now! Just go! Healer and Suit throw their full body weight into the trolley's handles. They are both scrawny, but together they make a force. A purple blur meteors from the far end of the walkway, soaring over the carpet like she's never touched ground in her life. The trolley hurtles directly into her path. A waist-high wall of steel approaches her faster than she could possibly react to. Dancer impacts the side of the trolley at an insane speed. Metals and ceramic cacophony. Multiple bones broken at once. Internal What? Organ failure is primed to follow. The wind has been smitten from her chest. Healer dives from his hiding spot. Oh, why didn't we consider this? I got you. It is on... What? How? Is restored to perfect health. Why am I like this? Dancer blinks. You healed me. Thank you. I'll give you a head start. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Healer blinks in return. Why is she looking him in the eyes? How does she know where he is? Why is she able to feel the floor beneath her paw feet? Able to stand and brush herself off? Healer stares up through the hole in the ceiling. He sees only the slats of wood under the mattress of an upper cabin bunk bed. Muse is gone. His gaze drops back down to the darkness of the cabin nearby. Suit is... What? Chef, are you still here? What the fuck is going on? Chef mumbles garbage to himself, half passed out on the cabin floor. I think that might be the bad ending. Our plan, the whole plan. Was it all a lie? Pet trusts calmly away without showing fear. He just doesn't feel like hanging out around here right now, that's all. You may take a head start too, little one. Then... No! Yeah, this is a bad this is the bad ending. I took the wrong path. Dancer cranks up a pirouette. Her aim flicks to each of them in turn. Her head swivels to aim. Tell me which of you is the last monster. The certainty and the righteousness of God runs through her veins, and there will be no need for head starts. For only one of you shall die. You don't have to do this! If you won't tell me, then take your lover and run, healer. But know that by doing so, you shall doom all others. No steps out in front of them. They run. And so we face each other for the last time. Got it. Not necessarily. After our enemy casts a long-pointed conversation with the entity that presents themselves as a hospital staff, we determined that we were speaking with an imposter. Their intention of the hospital was strange and inaccurate, like a child's imagination. Whether they were the nurse, doctor, or receptionist, they could not squarely answer. Any attempt to ascertain their identity was shooed away with, we are too busy for this nonsense. Huh? Interesting. I'll win easily and spare your life, such that we may spar as we will forevermore. What the f? Nose lay decapitated on the ground. Lord, what have I done? That's a surprise. What? She steps back such that the growing pool of violet blood does not stain her foot wraps. I am sorry, friend. Dancer places two paw fingers on Noel's chest. There is no heartbeat. Noel is the last monster. You are wrong. Incorrect. Wait. I think if you guess incorrectly, you die, right? So, by proxy, will Dancer die? Try again. What? Or maybe not. He used his illusion to not disable Dancer, but to spirit me away to... Are we on the bottom floor or the top? And where has he run off to now? What is going on, my liege? Healer and Chef's arm throws Chef's arm over his shoulder and lugs him as fast as he could down the hall with a series of staggering half-Pharaoh's lunges. What's going on? What's going on? Why? Healer turns to look at Chef. His head lays on his shoulder. Healer scrutinizes his cloudy eyes. First of all, are you... Yeah. Well, yeah. Couple Blossom. Couple Blossom, eh? I thought you quit. Relapsed. From the stress. Oh, it's basically just drugs. Always happen. At the worst time. Blackout Garden. He points out to a spiral staircase, arm all loosey-goosey. Bandito. Bandito? Mimi. Mimi? Yes, good Bandit and Mimi can both protect us there. Maybe. No, you don't say maybe. Now you're geeking out. They'll definitely protect us. We're gonna hunker down in the Grand Balloon and figure this all out. Healer bites his ear playfully. Hey, oh man. We're gonna be okay, bro. Stay with me. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Just hold on to me. I got you. Okay. The garden is in sight. Why did he disappear at a critical moment? Why did you eat so many chlorophylls? You must have started early in the day. Chef shakes his head violently. He forces clarity through the fog. He looks at Healer extra hard. Stress. Stress. Can't. Just can't. Can't. Too much blood. Chef hangs off Healer's shoulder like a puppy. His voice warbles weakly. Flower is only way out. Like coward. You're slipping. Healer hikes him up a bit. You were scared of her. Is that what you're saying? She's scary. Hate her. Healer nods solemnly. It's been a long time since he's seen Chef this deep in it. She is scary, man. She really is. But we'll be okay, see? We're already here. They have arrived at the Blackout Garden. Healer always looks at that one spot in the flowers where Pet Soul once returned to his fluffy buddy. It fills him with hope, but he notices something strange. Hey! Healer looks back towards the walkway. All my stuff was spilled out there from when my tail bag ripped. It's all gone now. One passenger never managed to hide. He's been getting chased. Oh no. Oh damn it. Fuck, out of everyone I lined up for her, she chose me? There is no forest in Lastport, only jagged sea rocks, huts, and black sands. For his visits, with coin from Chef's job in the inn, Healer always rented the same lonely beach cabin, set apart from all the others. It rests on the westernmost point of the shore. An old train oft passes along the surface of the ocean. Through the lapping waves afore his front porch, its horns sounding dolefully in the white noise of the nightly ocean. A purple blur dances between open cabins, swaps covers. She never stays in his high line for more than a blink. But can't aim. She's too blurry. And she's too fast to escape. He has to make him move right now. He spins around, eyes desperate for a steady line of sight. The walkway is dead empty. Why me? I'm not the biggest threat. He turns forward and runs for his life. From the farthest vanishing point of the walkway, from a pinprick to a close-up, she's facing backwards, mid-spin. She foxtrot phases right through him backwards too. Her skull passes into and out of his own. Their noses separate from each other. Muse is left staring into Dancer's relentless red eyes. She is still mid-air. Prewit's 3-second cast time is already lined up to fire at this instant. A shot from point-blank range. At that range, she blows his head open. Oh no. Yeah, this is the bad ending. Why is there a question mark? His twiggly body hits the floor and tumbles silently. A streak of crimson stains the walkway carpet. Oh yeah, true, it could be an illusion. Dancer bends down, paw tips shaking. She touches Muse's arm, corpse. Her eyes confirm the sight of it. It's real? Ghost, I summon you. I'd like to make a second guess. Oh no. Pets hides in his little cupboard. He struggles to equip his typing mittens. Someone, please! I gotta know what's going on. Why did Imp betray us? Dang it, I should have known. Together, her and Noel average out to high threat. But she could still be meteoric if Noel is just that weak. Just as he equips his special mittens, Dead Ghost orders me to shut the chat down, and I do so. It will never be turned on again. 15 minutes have elapsed. The grand traveling balloon will dock imminently. Behind it follows a rescue airship manned by 6 damn brave men with unknown class types. That last part does pose some threat to the stability of the game, depending on what those class types are. So I must focus. I run comms with Dead Ghost. He floats up through the train ceiling. Okay. What? He just have a laser beam? Healer steps over the tank-shaped soil. It's covered in tiny sprouts. Sorry, big guy. Bandit? Mimi? The garden is silent and empty. The flowers just ended their conversation before he walked in. No way, she already got to her, right? I know she's fast, but... Healer pulls Chef stumbling into a shadowed corner between 2 fuse boxes. No rescue either. Chef gazes out the conjured window. His eyes focus in on nothing. The Benelli Cafe is not here. Yeah, that might be like, oh, bad ending, tail split into the route split. Bandit changed course. The balloon has torn through the sky, backwards, to save the crew of the rescue airship. In some time, he may return through the distant twirling pillars of smoke and citrus fever XP fumes that spill upwards from the plummeting wreckage. Chef pulls another pawful of chloroflowers up to his maw. Is okay. No, come on. True, I've forgotten about that. Healer swats it to the garden floor. Sober up. Healer points out the window. We won't have to wait much longer. The balloon is on its way back. And it's getting bigger by the second. Hey, there's 2 guys cuddling in there. What the hell? I made my guess. Imp is the last monster. What is taking you so long to validate it? Jeez, you're really going psycho now. Didn't you hear me the first time? I said that guess isn't valid. That makes no sense. I can see and touch him. Validate it later. For how long will you entertain this farce? Imps were never harvested for their inky red blood, at least not after civilization took root. But blood donation systems designed to reward the most generous and compliant imps soon became the standard expected of them all. Even after the ban, the population of Daymart is majority non-donors who were ostracized from the rest of the port line, seen as greedy, self-important rebels to society, hoarding all their blood to themselves. The head starts must end. Kill the low-born servant of... what? Huh? Wait, do I have a note about, like, the gods? I think I do, but I forgot where. I kind of forgot, like, what the gods do. Where is it? I'm pretty sure we've seen... Oh, there you go. That's the god. The first healer. Huh. Is there anything else? Gods and archetypes. Fetch. That's Dancer's, yeah. I don't know. We cannot be sure it is him, my lord. You question me? You have gracefully endured my lunacy. As you will, the head starts shall end. Then go forth and slaughter the beast. Chef has sobered up a bit, and this has only made him more resigned. My fucking head. What's it feel like? Sandpaper and nails or something? Like obliterating rainbows, surging, pulsing. Looking at the sun. Can't close your eyes. I'm just happy you're coherent again. Healer clings to him. I kinda need you, you know? I'm sorry. I just can't face this. I need more. No! Please, Fillion. The metal in the walls creaks. The balloon inches closer. Twice as big as it was. Again. A noise from the main door. He spins to look. Mimi's voice booms. Help me. Disassemble. Healer winces. Chef crunches himself up like his whole body just ate something sour. Blood on trolley. Everyone gone. Target's nearest person. No matter what. It's loud. She's fast. She is already here. Oh no. Mimi is mid-turn, one arm lifted, taken aback by the gust of wind that followed Dancer's sudden halt. Dancer, you are okay. Power bottom, not enough. Disassemble quickly. Instead, Dancer locks eyes with Chef and Healer through the gloom. The scent of fresh, crushed chloroflowers emanating from Chef is much stronger than the scent of the garden. It gives them away instantly. Chef lurches to act, still slow and sloppy. Healer shoves him to the ground. Ugh. Chef, run! I will not let you die for me. Healer leaps into action. He tears through the flowers, using them as cover. Only his huge tail is seen swaying and flowing in a serpentine pattern towards Dancer. She tries to track him, but her eyes are lost in jostling, feathery rainbow blossoms. Healer explodes from the chloroflowers in a spray of slow-motion petals, claws out. The animal fights for its life. She foxtrots, hops on one foot. He faces right through her. She does not turn to face him as he stumbles into a wall behind her. She assumes that Chef is the bigger threat. She cranks up a pirouette and aims it at the chloroflower stench in the darkness. But she fails to realize how fast Healer's sharp claws allows him to turn on a dime, even in loose metallic soil such as this. A pair of claws sinks shallowly into Dancer's upper back. She is toppled mid-spin. Ah! Healer pins her and claws the fuck out of her. He tears tracks of cyan blood through Dancer's face. Enough. She swings her legs around and belly kicks this wild animal off. He lands on all fours and goes straight back at her. His goal is to blind her, to tear her eyes out with his claws, such that she cannot aim. In the scuffle, Dancer and Healer take turns being the nearest person to Mimi impending perish song. Oh no! She quakes helplessly. Her heart wants nothing more than to enter the fight and swing wild on Dancer with her juggernaut mitts. But it takes all her effort to keep her dark song inside. If Healer dies here, because of her, please don't kill. I cannot calm. I'm here, Mimi. No one saw Chef cross the room. Chef reaches an arm out to Mimi, mid-sprint. His momentum slows and meets steel gently. He places one palm on her head, a hat head, and the other on the wall, flat steel surface. Mimi's last moments in this epoch are filled with relief and happiness. Thank you, Jeff. As the first note of the Perish song goes up. No! Everyone's gonna fucking die. Chef mixes Mimi's head into the wall. Dancer would have been targeted as the nearest living person if it were not for him. Her eyes flash. She aims right at him. He speaks to Healer. His eyes pierce their cloudy feathers and open wide. Run, Fillion. Don't break your promise. I'll see you through the glass again one morning. What the hell? No! Yeah, this has to be the bad ending. Like this has to be the bad ending. This can't be happening. It doesn't feel real. Super villain? Your partner is immune to all emotional and physical damage while you're riding on their shoulder or laying in their lap. Damn, that's... Oh, I see now. Yeah. That's kind of funny, actually. Wow. Okay. I didn't think she could ever do something so cowardly and vile. But it's my own fault too. All of this. The weight of every soul on the slope congeals into a well of I don't know. As a well of black gravity behind her where she stands at an oblique angle against the cerulean sky. No. When Dancer spins to aim her next shot, Healer is already gone. Don't break your promise. Dancer does not wonder what that meant. She does not wonder about anything. Chef has been decapitated. Mimi hangs out of the wall like a sad hummingbird with her beak stuck in a flower. Dancer stands with herself in the flickering, blood-soaked light. Her head keeps drooping to an angle, and she keeps noticing it and fixing it and forgetting again, wilting again. She takes a grasp of a hand that isn't there. She squeezes it. It grips back, firm. A floral, quiet part of her mind has died forever. Pet skids into the room using his hind legs for traction. Oh no. This is not gonna end well. He's finally caught up with Mimi. Oh, Chef's here too. Ow. Ah! He's shaky. He's nervous. Oh god. That is fear. He broke his mini rule. He is absolutely unambiguously terrified. Dead goats flow. Yeah, figured. Oh god. Everyone dies. That's the ending where everyone dies. Sadly, that was pretty unambiguous. Here we go again, I guess. Yeah, this cannot continue. Well, this is boring as fuck. Hey, do you think you're a freaking, you're a fucking... What? Fearful and badass, killing all these non-combats? You're lame and you'd lose to me in a 1v1. And you'd lose to all my friends too. Wow, he's rage baiting. At least we know one thing. You're a cold killer. I called it the moment I meant you. Dancer trembles as Isle urges her to check even this, the smallest of them all. Pet is the last monster. Nope. Chef was. Nope, dummy. She places a paw on Mimi's motionless shoulder. Her paw fingers contact cold steel. Nuh-uh. Not Pet, Chef, or Mimi. All of these deaths were completely unnecessary in her quest to kill the last monster. Her mind offers some feeble idea that it's Healer's fault. His cowardice caused all of this. Surely. She methodically collects the XP from each of her dead friends in turn. She follows Healer's trail for teardrops. Her silent feet trickle warm cyan down the walkway. Onward she haunts. Oh god. Someone's coming. Enki, did you see a presence approaching from the front of the train? Suit pokes his head out of the cabin and spots a flash of two red eyes in the gloom of the walkway and a sleek feminine form. He sees the violet blur, but it's coming towards him fast, so fast he can only barely react this time. He ducks in the cabin and hides. Your Majesty, don't use infinite shadow. The limits of the egg bubble gave us away last time. He makes himself as skinny as possible behind a support beam. She lets into the... She's just gonna kill everyone at this point. Here, a suit hears only the barest patter, not of footsteps, of course, but of blood dripping. One tiny droplet paps on the hardwood. Another, closer. Another, closer yet. It is as if night has fallen in the middle of the afternoon. Oh no, not this again. God damn it. That one is tricky. My kit makes it so. Did you think that little bunny rabbit might yet live, me boy? Tell me yes and ease me anxieties. I'm more concerned with the pet. The Arionaut and her trusty bandit moor their balloon to the window with the grip of a giant metal arm. They peer into the garden. Rats. We're too late, banditus. The garden is absolutely laced with dead bodies. Dead ghost floats up through the floor. Welcome to the... No. You're free to board. No. Is this the walkway, Bandito? There's 3 of them, one for each story. See here, they got them twisty stairs between each, forgetting the upstairs and downstairs. I know already. Benelli took me on the train rides before, for his mayor stuff. The noontime fog kicks in. An AoE? Hey, who's there now? Bennett drops low and looks around. No one's here, Captain. It must be automagic. Is it okay for us to breathe this stuff in? She lifts an arm. A pocket of clear air surrounds it. It's repelled from us? Maybe it's because we're outsiders. She whips out an aeronautical device that determines air purity. It looks a bit like a turkey bastard. What? She bumps some of the choofy samples of the blue fog and passes it to Bandit for analysis. Bandit leans into his passive. The bastard balances in the center of his paw and shoots with his snoot straight up. The whole instrument is attracted to his paw at his base by a mysterious magnetic force. Bandit ruminates scholastically. Ah, makes sense. Was it blue? Does that part make sense? It does, Captain. This isn't fog. It's particularly diffused in water, a vapor. It scatters blue light because it contains a mineral with that absorption spectra. A fine sediment, really. Zorotan sediment, you don't say. The aeronaut scratches the half-healed wound on her neck. They pass by the dining cabin. Suit washed the official's bloodstain out when he did the dishes last night, but the room has taken a bouquet of scents that is everywhere when he comes and goes the most. This vapor is infused with lazurite particulate. One of them old rocks, like Grey Meadow, eh? Fascinating. People use it as a pigment for a while, but now it hasn't been vaporized by any culture as far as I know. Turn right up here with me now. Bennett flicks a paw. The device flies into Ario's ready grasp. He considers the readings that he trusts. Doesn't seem to be biologically active or psychoactive. Oh, the heat's reading spiked. Oh, again. You walk like an ape, you know that? When you swing your arm around your chest, the fog heats up. She glares at her chest. God's mercy. What's the damn sediment reacting to now? Your badge, ma'am. Oh, hey. Maybe, Turn right with me here. My god. What is going on? She's been done with this fug science shit for a while. She pockets the device before Bandit can make any more deductions from readings, and she peeks around a corner, looking actively for trouble. Bandit trots off in the opposite direction. I'm tired of following you. You have no curiosity, you know. Bandito, how could ya? Was listening to your geological lore, me boy. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. In fact, let's make this into a competition. Whoever rescues the most survivors gets, I don't know. We get a share of everything anyway. How about dibs? Dibs on who gets to talk to Benelli first, once we reach the relays. There's not a lot of survivors. Just saying. Oh yeah, hi. I can't wait to hear this tender voice again. You'd give me the honor of going first? Sure, Captain, if you beat me. Nah, game on then. Whoever's recruits the most passengers get to go first. They split up. Healer sneaks back into the Blackheart Garden. Where is it? Where's the rescue? The wild space. Strange gravity prevent us from reaching any definite edge of the void, but with binoculars we were able to get a glimpse of a rock wall shining dimly in the heights afar, a pond and its bubbling steam. Are these places bleeding in from the edges, or further facets of wild space itself. There it is. There's the grand basket, right there, in the window. Healer hurries over Pet's corpse. And Chef's course. His homely, patchouli scent is too much for his heart to take. Healer leaps into the safety of the grand balloon and curls up under the drifting clouds. All the wonderful sunshine of the noon sky around him seems like a fake cardboard cutout. The sun is a pale, overcooked yolk. No walls, no ceiling. At least this hardy wooden floor is stable. His mind drifts to Chef. No, there is already a massive wall around that trauma. He simply cannot think of Chef. He cannot consider the very possibility of holding him and biting him again. Or else he'll... Don't break your promise. No, no one ever said that. But how can he possibly live in this reality? He reels back through the events of the last week. He might change any number of things. Tank could have been saved, to start. That would change everything. Could he though? His mini rule says that he cannot win. But things could change for the worse too. He has to be sure this choice is made out of noble necessity and not out of simple fear. He imagines Chef of the past, having to sacrifice his lover, again, simply to satisfy Tailsplic's slow annihilation clause. Do you seriously think... Oh, you mean, Tank. I guess... I don't know. Healer knows that Chef will only be angry with himself. Angry that his future self could have ever failed Healer this catastrophically. Healer imagines going back in secret, waking his past self up gently while Chef snores unaware, dispensing a dire warning to divert the timeline. Then afterwards he could just step off of the roof of the train. No one would have ever to know about his sacrifice. Chef would never have to know he lost another one. What? Oh. And what about this timeline, you goddamn coward? Horrible images beam down from the rays of the happy winter sun. Suit and Muse both maimed, holding each other, bleeding out on a dank blue walkway carpet he's been staring at for a week. Healer hardens his jaw and climbs over the rim of the basket, back into the blackout. His compassion drives him mercilessly. The walls and ceiling cage him once more. Flower stalks bend and snaps under his feet paws. He boards the Empo Express by choice. Suit is still hiding behind that support beam, his legs stiff, lungs burning from holding his breath, when footsteps big and clunky come into the room. Claps a paw over his snout. He holds his breath. It sounds like Tank or Guardian? The Arianut peeks her head around the beam. Her big shaggy eyes grin with 2 inches from his expression of pure terror. Oh yeah, you're coming with me, Dr. Naruto. Okay. As he wonders, Healer sees Dancer at the end of the long walkway. Is she crying? She holds her arms, rocking and howling to herself, like a distant zombie. Then she stiffens up. All despair is purged from her in an instant. She trudges into the next cabin. Help me. Ah, fuck! Muse decloaks behind him, covered in red, absolutely drenched in it. She got me. She wasn't even aiming at me. I was invisible. Invisible, yeah. And she got me. Fucking bullshit. 3-second cast time. Healer heals him instantly and tackles him and licks his face with furious joy. Oh, Imp, you're still alive. No gay shit, no gay shit. Healer's fang close around Mew's neck and his claws lock around any piece of fiend they can reach. Healer pulls him excruciatingly close. I'm so happy you're alive. I am now, thanks to you. I love you. I love you too, Healer. You're my favorite passenger. Get off of me, please. Ario holds Suit into the balloon's basket. Yep. Merryweather. That's one now. He fumbles for their now fixed radio. Hear me, survivors. If you see a white foxlet, stick to him for safety. Wait, so Dead Ghost is actually helping the survivors from escaping Dancer, or what? Well, then come to that, this fuse garden, and I'll protect ya, all of ya. Ain't nobody gonna die in here on my watch. Oh, is it? I've got the. Oh yeah, no, it is. I've got the dragon secure in my craft as it stands. You hear that, Bendigus? I was confused because the text was a different color. Are you Dancer leaps for cover in a cabin. She holds breaths. No. Stop. Stop. The object of her terror saunters casually inside, tail swaying with the pleasure of a good fight. Where did you go now? Geez, you sure skip around a lot. Stay still, so I can steal your What? Who is this frost-white creature? He's deceptively strong. Both Dancer and the Aeronaut came to know Darabla after her death. 12 feet silent, she slips away behind him. Hear that? Mew's gritty little voice whispers in Healer's ear. They're huddled together. Let's go. Blackout. It's our only chance. Why haven't you blacked her out yet? Where did you go at the critical moment of the ambush? We shoved that truly out and maimed her anyway, and I healed her. But you never blacked her out. Wait a minute. He said she hit him while he was invisible. That means he already had a cast on her. But it was only designed to hide himself, not to disable her. A dark, buzzing rot rises in Healer's chest. Leave his hiding spot again? Head to the blackout and climb all over those corpses again? What if he just had to say yes to that? Healer pulls away. Imp, you swayed the vote. Then you abandoned us to die. Mimi and Pet died in the chaos that followed. Chef's dead too. And No, don't forget about No. Everyone forgets about No. Wow. So you admit it. You're not even going to make some excuse about how scared you were. You just, you set her loose on purpose. Mew smiles. Yeah. He splits into a flurry of cackling fiends and scatters. So he is the Kokichi! Thanks for the heal, dum-dum. Oh my god, that is funky. He ickies echoes into nothingness. Healer's bemuddled eyes can't even see his spade's tail as it whips around the corner. This betrayal is the last straw for his wavering psyche. He breaks completely. The door to the secret crew cabin shunts open behind Healer. Where is Healer? Suit stands in the grand balloon, arms crossed tight. He is the pinnacle of the fishery's judgmental, strict spirit. Go to hell. Dancer approaches my beautiful conjured window. Her paw trails down the side of it. Her eyes are completely lunar. Where is Healer? Why don't you just shoot me in the throat and kill me, you cretin, like you've killed everyone else? Dancer steps into the bottom rim of the window. The dark wind ruffles her clothing. Muse sneaks through the shadows behind, invisible to their eyes. I was right all along. You're a psychopath. And to think our compassionate dead friends argued against your impugnant this very morning. He pinches the bridge of his nose. Pet's corpse floats up into his mind. You're a horrible person. It's like she isn't even here in her own body. Her voice is unaffected, monotone. It was horrible. All so horrible. But it will be over soon. No one else has to die. No one had to die in the first damn place. Just tell me where Healer is. How would you know, how should he know now that now, lass? The aeronaut stands up. Her hulking frame was smushed down just below the rim of the balloon, belly down on the top deck. I was worried about this bait of mine might work on you. Fuck me, I guess, for thinking I'd better give you a chance to explain yourself before I started swinging. Bentito, pincer attack. Dancer turns her head 6 degrees to the left. In her posterior periphery approaches a blur of white and blue. A calm, smooth voice flutes behind. Pincer attack, Captain. Dancer stares at the aeronaut down. Duck down, Longbeat. Shit's about to get a little dicey. How is this still going, by the way? Dancer correctly assumes that Bandit is the bigger threat. She spins to face him with her first shot. In the 3 seconds before Prior resolves, Bandit countercasts Snatch concept. Target. All of the friction in Dancer's paw feet. Watch your step. She slips on nothing, limbs flying everywhere. On her way down, she fires a shot at Bandit's face. Her aim is refracted by a droplet of blood in her eye, and Pirouette misses. A shallow chunk blasts out of the wall. Her back hits the floor. With all of her stolen friction now applied to his own body, Benson's paw feet hit the floor too, but more like they're hitting the brand new sandpaper, and chunks of his fur are ripped out as he tumbles. That's how that works. Ow, tagging. Can't dance with no damn friction, Goyle. The edge of her cutlass slams the floor where Dancer once was. Flowers explode from the point of impact. Dancer swings her body around loose and easy. She doesn't need friction, the way she likes to do it. It's almost looks like breakdancing. She gathers all of her momentum, harness all of her body ample torque, and she pops back up into a standing position. She's spinning. The centripetal force alone keeps her upright on one frictionless toe. Something slips from Chef's pocket, a shiny golden coin. It's sucked into the whirlwind. It ends up underfoot. It perks upright too, and begins to spin beneath her. She is balanced on its absolute edge, now free to fire additional shots, locked in a permanent pirouette. Good married weather, she's coin-trotting. Let's see you spin through that display then, you fancy cool. The aeronaut swings again, a horizontal tracking slice that should definitely hit. Dancer's rotation speed prevents her from sudden retreat. She needs to hop backwards if she can, but to generate a horizontal force like that requires friction. She tries to use the coin. It slips out from beneath her. She crumbles to the small of her back. The cutlass whistles through the air above her chest. A few swings of her hips, and she's balanced perfectly once more. My god. She refuses to fall. Ariel converts the momentum of her sudden whiff into a spicy new angle. She swings zigzag. Don't! Muse drops his invisibility to scream from the basket. No, don't kill her! In his desperation, he blacks out the aeronaut. Oh no. My eyes. Sky, be kind to me. What's wrong with me eyes? Where are my bandages? I can't feel my damn fingers, neither. Pirouette cast time is up. She might actually kill me here, ma'am. But it fails to cast. Contestant dropped her back halfway through the pirouette. Interesting! So for pirouette to be casted, she needs to do a perfect one. Interesting. So if you're bad at dancing, sorry, but you cannot kill people. Okay. Interesting. Bandit seizes that chance to scurry over the backside of the balloon. He's sideways. The sky is on his left and the world slope is on his right. But the insane friction on his paws keeps him from sliding off. Dancer can't aim at him anymore. She has no interest in it anyway. She looms over the helpless, senseless aeronaut, spinning like a pulsar. Dancer! Suit booms. Spare that innocent woman. The name of the officiary, spare her. She has nothing to do with any of this, you wretched serial murderer. Dancer aims her down regardless. Bandit's already made his next move. He climbs up the back of the balloon and happens to drop right onto Muse's shoulder. Oh, there you are, the trickster imp. The bunny rabbit told us all about you and your kit. Bandit casts Snatch Concept, targeted concept indeed. He steals the hallucination itself, the source of the blindness in Ario's eyes, and the numbness in her body. And that hallucination transforms instead to Bandit, who topples onto his belly, blind and numb. Get her, Captain. What is this shit? You can steal anything? Muse immediately cancels the ability and tries to reapply it. The aeronaut rolls out of the way. Pirouette still slices her shoulder. Ouch. And having all his senses now restored, Bandit tries to snatch all of the blood in Muse's body. Yep. Too greedy. Ah, dang it. After a tick of thought, Bandit instead steals the heal that Muse received from Healer as his concept. He comes up with that idea like it's a regular Tuesday and executes it like a muscle memory. This is the power of a combat IQ trained in battle royales. Muse's body explodes with lacerations once more. Ah. Oh, you really did get healed earlier. Who mentioned the healer, Captain? I just made a slick tactical guess with that. Aeronaut is locked in deadly battle with a dancer that just will not stop moving. That rabbit girl mentioned him, me boy. A proud strike with the cutlass. A light fixture is divorced from its socket on the wall. You want me to steal her friction again? Doing just fine, me boy. Just got her on her toys, me boy. You sure? Shall I steal her? What shall I steal of hers, Captain? Friction didn't really work anyway. Stand down, me boy. A strand of Dancer's flowing hair floats to the ground as she throws her whole upper torso back in a deep, flexible fold. Her friction has since returned. To dodge the next slice, she leaps away horizontally at foxtrot speed. Her paw feet phase right through the living flowers. They move only in the wake of wind that follows. In the next volley, the aeronaut takes another hit of pirouette straight to the gut. She roars through the pain, clenched teeth and dripping cyan. I'll fucking get ya. Dancer tries to back away from the terrifying hulking woman. Wait, Mimi? But Dancer collides with a non-living object that she forgot was half embedded in the wall behind her. She can't foxtrot anywhere but toward the aeronaut now. Cornered ya! With nowhere left to run, Dancer skips gracefully straight through the aeronaut. Kill ya! The aeronaut spins around, just like Muse before. Dancer faces through her backwards, and their noses separate from one another. She holds her cutlass out straight in front of her. The blade is phasing through Dancer's stomach as she speaks. Notice something about your little hop-skippy move there. You can only go through living things, right? Them flowers don't move when you do. And what counts as me? 'Cause you go right through me drip, so me clothes don't count. And me weapon don't count neither. 'Cause I keep her on me, just like my outfit. Dancer has too much momentum to stop or change direction. The blade lifts to her chest. She still hasn't slipped off the end yet. It still hasn't done any damage either. She's phasing. The aeronaut lets go of her cutlass. She unequips it. Her body stops phasing. She solidifies again. Once I unequip something, it's no longer part of me. Which means you can't phase through it no more. Dancer hits the back of the wall after the steel-pointed end of the cutlass. She fires one more pirouette with her remaining momentum. The aeronaut just tanks it to the throat. No problem at all. She flexes it out like an absolute beast. Yeah. Oh yeah. Another easy dub for the captain. Bennett sits on his hind legs and raises a paw for a high five in a rare and respectful mimicry of people behavior. Way to go, Cap! Wahoo! Thank you, Bandidicus. Dancer drops to the ground. Muse, bleeding everywhere, does the same. No. You stupid idiot! I told you don't kill her! Muse tries desperately to climb out of the basket, to get to Dancer. He still can save her. He still can bandage or somehow fix the massive sword stuck to her in her chest. How can you take so much damage? I got a sturdy passive, all stat boosts, stacked or time. Forgot exactly what stacks, though. How did you think of that trick? Unequipping your cutlass. What, you're fucking you, kid? Oh, this phased counter in the book. It's something stuck in them when they phased back solid. The aeronaut spits some blood on the ground. That's the classic lassie. She's waiting on a yup from Bandit, but he squirreled himself into the binley to get more gauze for all her wounds. Wait, I didn't thought it would come back. Okay. Sucks. Everything sucks. I've never got to sniff him. In the far corner of the Benelli Cafe, Muse lays dying in Suit's arms. To think that it all would come to this. I made it come to this. You really got no potential after all. Why did you orchestrate this? I hate everybody. I've only ever had one very stupid, very selfish goal. Liar. How about a half-truth at least? I couldn't go on like this anymore. I wanted things to end quickly. Slowly growing to love Dancer, I made it to end this way instead, so we don't have to keep loving each other and dying over and over. Bandit hops on Muse's chest. Hey, you fucked around a lot back there. You're lucky I don't re-steal your heal ad infinitum. Take a deep breath, little demon. It's all going to hit you at once. Snatch concept hits its 3-minute duration limit. The heal is returned, fully intact, as a concept to Muse's being. Ha! His lungs fill with air, blood surges through his brain, his heart beats strong and terrified. He's healed. Yep. Just borrowed it, that's all. Felt pretty nice too. Well, this is excellent. I thought we were having a deathbed goodbye, but now you're completely fine. This mean you'll be around to answer a few questions, Muse. Firstly, where is Healer? The aeronaut stomps up on the staircase from deep within the balloon's interior. She's all patched up. So who won then, eh? Who rescued more? It's a tie, Captain. We both saved one each. False, you cheating boy. The imboid came aboard our craft on his own sneaky accord. You had no part in his rescue. He rescues his damn self. Come on, Cap. High-five me now. Bandit paps his paw against the palm of her weathered brown gloves with adorable respect. Good work, me boya. You too, Captain. Damn good work. If it wasn't for us, Sky's mercy, these two would be through with. Everyone, look over there. Where did she go? There's a blood streak dragged along the wall, but no Dancer. Ah, shite, me cutlass. 2 X-eyes glimmer under the bloodstained chloroflowers. Game over. The Exalt is done. The love Exalt? 8372? Do we finally get the meaning of the number 8372? Come to the front cabin now. Let's chill for a bit as equals. After party type shit. Attendance is mandatory. The first rule has been abolished, but not the third. As for you outsiders, you're free to come watch the fireworks. No harm will come to you. Maybe y'all wanna meet the secret 13th passenger too. Meet? Aren't we supposed to be saving someone, Captain? Well, no point. He phases out. Does this mean I'll have to talk to these people in real life? I'm in no state to do that. What is going on? Healer and Pet. I killed them both. Eh? Eastward, Lockport, Hardport, Clock, Green, Doze, Frost. Huh. Let's bet. Cry. Panic. Your plans have gone to ruination. What? Suit has been safely tucked inside my shell. I put on some mosaic for to make the room smell better. Oh, I offer him some tea. Tea? What? No. Okay, there we go. Oh my, the musty stench in here, Inky. Does she never leave this conjured room? Tea? No, I'm not thirsty, miss. I don't appreciate the work you did here. I'm not about to relax with you. Fair. Yeah, that's fair. Good Meriwether, she is a damn mess. No wonder all those holes burst open during the closed system conquest. Suit considers his shaking paws. I'm a mess too. I simply have no idea what is going to happen next. Service animal. Pet and healer. Ah! Interesting. It's beyond me. These are uncharted waters. Are we still about to be executed? Are we allowed to guess and win still? No, the game is over. Is the game not over? Is it still going? Where is the wordplay catch she's built onto this? I am sorry for... Pet's corpse's flashes into his head. His thoughts are silenced and replaced with a low hum. The disabling illusion was never cast. The little one was forsaken, my liege. We all were. The Arianaut carries Muse into my shell, fireman style. She plops him down afore me. Yup. If you don't mind me asking, yeah? Have you ever dated... what? A common folk male person? I never could fill that hole in my notes. Yes? Oh. Interesting. Is all. That's interesting. I was only... wondering. Good girl, good God, girl. Keep yourself together. It's not that bad. He's not going to chew you out or imp on you or anything. Just stop. You've been watching us this whole time, right? Is that the kind of thing you've been wondering about? No, I swear it's just... lay off the pool girl. She's a freak, that's all. The Arianaut seizes me up and juts her chin out. This your job? To torture big groups of people and stuff? No, that goes Sandoz. That your job? To work with a soul torture guy like that? For shame, girl. It's necessary. The Arianaut bravely takes my paws through my cloak. She has no ideas what I'm capable of, but she just does not care about danger straight up. Oh, you're forgiven. I see a vivid, sparkling light in you, dear. Curious mind. Curious about the boys in their lower, eh? You could spin up a damn romance if you didn't get into this shite hobby. Everything is a fake cardboard cutout. Dead Ghost. Are we the final two? I need to know whether I'm going to live or die here. This is torturous. A strange adrenaline buzz has taken him now. This is just the way it is. Everyone is dead, even him. No sense doing anything but putting one foot in front of the other. Yeah, no sense in it. Shush, creature. Dead Ghost, I summoned you. Do we win or not? My bad, just had to say goodbye on the radio. No, yet. Are you even the final two? Very funny. You're technically a player too. Nah, there's literally somebody else who left alive. I'm not sure I would consider them a player though. They ain't one of mine. How is that possible? Who could have possibly lived through all that sorry slaughter? What? How? How? No walks into my shell. How? Was it an illusion all along? Is it the mystery of our class type? Yeah. Hey, old friend. Maybe you haven't seen this with your own two eyes, or heard it with your big-ass ears yet. But you must know it's already over. Truly over. You should leave. Hightail it out of here. This just ain't it. It never is. Noel takes Muse by the cheek. What? Huh? Like love? Blurry moments, times of day clear as a faceless woman smiling in the sunlight. Her cloak crumples to the ground. There is nothing inside. No more magic tricks. More magic tricks right at the end. Pitiful distraction. I haven't forgotten your part in this, demon. Suit bears down on Muse, befitting of the title of a dragon. His righteous finger claw juts at Muse's snout. It was you who killed our friends, all of them, good healer and good pet, and all of our friends. Tell me now, it was all a lie. Tell me how this makes any sense strategically. I can't even make it make sense when I'm reasoning from a self-centered perspective. I refuse to believe that it was a spur-of-the-moment betrayal, a flare of a dark emotion. Explain to me why you spirited me away instead of blacking her out, and why you led us to slaughter thereafter. Explain all of it this instant. Hey, you got it already. I doomed everybody on purpose. But why? I wanted to be final with with you. Blue Boy's alley. Stop lying, you damnable little fiend. Suit punches him in the face. Enkidu swarms Suit's face. He pushes her away gently and advances on his sore victim. The first ignoble act of violence I've done in my life because of you, imp. None of this matters anyway, Muse says darkly. Punch me all you want. We're already dead. Dancer drags herself along. How is she still alive? With a massive cutlass lodged in her chest, just astray from her desperately beating heart. Must complete the quest. Anti-combat demonstrating lucky specters. Give away. March and let your voice be heard. This is not the way the world should be. She runs a shaky paw over her face and clears the curtain of cyan blood from her eyes. The wounds in her face do not hurt anymore. She's only lasted this long, in truth, because the cutlass is keeping most of her blood inside of her. Oh my god. Please heal me, and then I'll kill. Girl, Dancer will never heal you. Please. The healer is never gonna heal you, Dancer. There's no way. Oh, he's just dead. There he is. Healer's corpse. He clawed his own throat after Muse betrayed it. Oh. No. Wait, yeah, that looked more like the officiary, personally. Yeah. Perhaps he wanted to erase the possibility that he might change his mind. Perhaps there's something more to this than I am able to say. But it is true that, even to the very end, he never broke his promise. Whoops, I forgot. I never realized that I could fail in this way. I should have been more gentle with him. Dancer's heart skips a beat, then another. Her paw reaches up to her eyes. She tries to wipe the blood away, but she just ends up blinding herself. And once the light goes out, it does not come back on. Dancer dies in the walkway, holding Healer's paw. Finally? Jeez. What are you blathering about? Yeah, you got me cornered now. We should go, Captain. Nobody moves. I told you guys already. Game over. True. Dancer's corpse begins to freeze as her badge glows hotter and hotter. She stands up, completely necrotic. Her eyes open pink. She begins to... What? Is it just like the god taking over her? Sword still off-kilter in her chest, and energy itself unravels around her. The temperature plummets down absolute zero and falls to magnitudes lower yet. And energy, temperature, the channel by which matter affects other matter, is first muffled, then muted, and then set into nonsensical negative numbers with meteoric force. The train implodes in the piercing... What? She becomes a massive black hole that takes out half of the world slope and all of the remaining survive... What the hell? This narration has been assessed and packed up for your reading pleasure in my final moments. I tried to catch all of it for you on my way out. Dead Ghost phases out. He entirely avoids the 2,000 kilometers fear of Black Death. Noel's empty mask is obliterated into particulae. I hold Suit closely and tell him that it is not his fault. It's not your... What? Ben sprints to his captain as the floor shreds to sky beneath him. As he leaps into her arms, he tries to snatch the black hole obliterating damage, transferring into himself instead. But in his badge, damage integer overflows. The ability fails to cast. The arena lasts for a single microsecond longer than everyone else due to her passive float on. And when the chilly void breaks through the bottom of the world slope, revealing open air and light below, the true nature of the slope is revealed to her, and she gasps in amazement. Guy's mercy. Even more slopes. The universe is made of curly spaghetti. DNA helixes, slopes, waterfalling with world drivers and world seas, slopes with staircases of white-walled civilization built atop of each other. Slopes pouring clouds down their contours like silly slides, Mobius strips, constellarly undulating strands. Flourished leaves that spiral out from the blossom of a complex cosmic flower. The world slope only slopes downwards because it follows the curvature of a great petal. Astounding sight. Oh, I love exploring. Nothing suits the aches of a long expedition quite like the spectacular views at the end. Me boy. The cold has drenched me through. I cannot feel my finger as I type this. My thoughts turn into icy reverie. I remember healer. Only healer. The others laid and made it. Holy shit. Okay, so this is a bad end. Oh my god. So this is not the right. This is the bad end, basically. We're now back into the choice route. Interesting. Oh my god. It was just a bad end. So my voice is really sore now. I'm gonna end it up here for today and see you guys next time. Take care.